Okay, so we're in the Rambam's Guide of the Perplexed. We're in part 1, chapter 30. So to eat, so achol. The first meaning given to this word in the Hebrew language signifies the taking of food by living beings. This does not require an example. Subsequently, the Hebrew language saw two notions in the action of eating. One of them was the destruction and disappearance of the thing eaten. The corruption of its form that first takes place. The other notion is that of the growth of the living being due to the food he takes, the continuance of his life due to it, in the duration of the existence, as well as the good condition of all the forces of his body, likewise due to it. In accordance with the notion, the term eating is figuratively applied to all destruction and undoing, and in general to all putting off of a form. And thus the land of your enemies shall eat you up. Leviticus 26:38. A land that eateth up its inhabitants. Numbers 13:32. Ye shall be eaten by the sword. Isaiah 1:20. Shall the sword eat. 2 Samuel 2:26. And the fire of the Lord burnt among them and ate them up that were in the uttermost part of the camp. Numbers 11 verse 1. He is a fire that eateth. Deuteronomy 4:24. Which means that he destroys those who disobey him as a fire destroys that which is in its power. The use of the word is frequent. In accordance with the last notion, the term eating is applied figuratively to knowledge, learning, and in general, the intellectual apprehensions through which the permanence of the human form endures in the most perfect states, as the body endures through food in the finest of its states. Thus, come ye by and eat. Isaiah 55 verse 1. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good. Isaiah 55 verse 2. It is not good to eat much honey. Proverbs 25:27. My son, eat thou honey, for it is good, and the honeycomb is sweet to thy taste. So know thou wisdom to be unto thy soul. Proverbs 24:13-14. This use is also frequent in the speech of the sages. The designation of knowledge as eating. Thus, come eat fat meat at the house of Rabbah. Babylonian Talmud Bava Batra 22a. And they have also said, all eating and drinking referred to in this book signify wisdom exclusively. That's Midrash Kohelet 3:13. And the book is in Ecclesiastes, I believe, is what it's referring to. Or according to some copies, the Torah. So similarly, they often designate knowledge as water. Thus, ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye for water. Isaiah 55 verse 1. Inasmuch as this use has become so frequent and widespread in the Hebrew language that it has become, as it were, the first meaning. The words meaning hunger and thirst are likewise employed to designate lack of knowledge and apprehension. Thus, I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Amos 8:11. My soul thirsteth for God, for the living God. Psalm 42 verse 3. This use is frequent. Yonatan ben Uziel, peace be upon him, transgressed the verse. With joy shall ye draw water out of the wells of salvation. Isaiah 12 verse 3. By the words, with joy shall you receive a new teaching from the chosen, the righteous. Consider accordingly that he interprets the word water as being the knowledge that will be received in those days, and he takes the Hebrew word for wells, me'ain, to be equivalent of me'ain he'edah. Thereby the notables, who are the men of knowledge. He says, from the chosen of the righteous, as righteousness is true salvation. See accordingly how he interprets every word in this verse with a view to the notion of knowledge and learning. So understand this.